This is video about the IS-6, and as you see we're in a really good matchup, 67% to win, although in our team there's hardly anyone that's good, and well, I can't work out probably why our team is so much better than theirs, probably because our win ratio is just slightly better than theirs, and as a result, in my IS-6 top tier, I can really do my job to do as much damage as I can. As you know, the IS-6 got really good DPM, which is a nice thing, and we're gonna see how well I can do with this tank. So straight away we're in Ruinberg, and I have to say this tank, well, I would say, would you get the IS-6 or should you get the IS-6 or should you not? Well, basically this is the thing. If you're looking for a tier 8 tank, and basically tier 8 tanks get you the most money, and I would say the IS-6 is probably my best choice. First of all, although the ammunition is quite expensive, 1,000 something per shot, which is probably quite expensive, but it does have the alpha damage, and it has special matchmaking, which means it doesn't face tier 10s, whereas T-34 and Lerva does. I do not see the point of getting yourself a Lerva unless you play German tanks and you think that's like the only tank suits you or something like that. But I would say the IS-6 got the best armor of the tier 6 heavy tanks, although it doesn't say that on the paper. It is decently angled, and you can bounce and absorb shots from the side, even against your own guns. You know, if you shoot it from the side, it has a 50-50 chance of bouncing it, or absorbing, I would say. So this tank, it feels quite mobile, and as you see, it is good. The rate of fire is good, the damage is good. So what's it like against other tanks? Well, first of all, if you think about the other tanks, like for example the T-34, it's got a good gun, but it takes ages to reload, and then it's just, although it's got the penetration, it doesn't have it actually has less gun firepower than the IS-6, and also the turret armor is ridiculous, but still I would say the IS-6 is better. What about comparing to Lerva? If you're gonna get a sniping tank, I would say don't get the Lerva. Lerva's it's not bad, but it's not the best. It's certainly not something you well, I wouldn't think about getting myself a Lerva unless I'm a sniper. I'm more of an aggressive player. I like to really inflict damage and on the enemy as fast as I can, and I also like to really use my mobility and firepower. That's what I do, and that's why I like my IS-6 and IS-3s. And another thing is the other thing is, for example, like FCM, although the gun is quite good on the FCM, it doesn't have the raw ability to, for example, trace shots and also have good alpha as well. That's why I would say IS-6 probably the one to do. And another thing is, comparing to like Jagdtiger 88, I would prefer the IS-6 because IS-6 is a heavy tank. You can carry more, and Jagdtiger 88 is good. You can get it, but I would say if the whole reason for this tank is basically to get money, first of all, and it doesn't matter how much profit you make. The main thing is that you wanna, if you think about it, you're not gonna make that much less than the T-34 do, because you got the alpha and the armor and like all that sort of stuff. Although T-34's got better better turret armor, you can still, like, the IS-6 is still good, and all-round armor is better. So I would say IS-6 any day of the week, and it just is better tank. I would say it's better than the Chinese 112. In my opinion, maybe alright, I'm not sure, but maybe the Type 59 is better, but you can't get the Type 59, and I think IS-6 is probably the best tank. And basically, if you think about it, you get slightly less credit making ability compared to the other tanks, because first of all it gets the same money, but because you don't get as much you don't get as much you don't make as much profit. So some people say you can make slightly a bit more profit, but I would say no, because it's really about what tank you enjoy playing. If you enjoy playing a tank, then obviously you play more games, so more money comes in, and that's why I would say the IS6 is probably my favorite. Because, for example, my Super Persian, which is absolute garbage, not even think about getting it. It's just rubbish. If you're thinking about armor, I'll tell you IS6 got better armor than Super Persian, and especially Super Persian is so crap in a gun. Don't get the Super Persian, and I would say just choose a tank you like, you enjoy the most, not the tank you assess. You make slightly more profit than the IS6 because the ammunition is cheaper. No, it's actually about how much game you play, and the more game you play, the more money you make, and that's the whole point of the thing. Enjoy the tank you play, and that's what I was thinking. Getting the IS6 really is a money maker, because I really like it, and hopefully you lot make your own decisions on which tank suits you, and basically get yourself a tank that can make you the most money. And thanks for watching.